Hello and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. We are going to do the main quest today because we have finished pretty much every other quest that we need to do in pretty much every other area that we need to do it in. Now, for our main quest we have two main options. We also have some other stuff to do before we get there, but we have two main options. We have the Dragon Slayer or Where the Dead Must Go. Now, looking at these two options, we've got a Fade Expert and we've got a Dragon Slayer. I think I'm going to do the Dragon Slayer first, and here's my logic behind it. The Fade Expert, I think, because they're a Necromancer, would be more interesting if we had Nev with us. I think that makes a more interesting story to have Nev with you to see the magic-y type character. I don't think Nev's going to have very much to add to this part of the story, although the Kunari and the Tevinter groups do, you know, have a lot of conflicts and they are currently at war, so maybe they'd have something to say about that, but I don't think it would come up in the initial story. I think this one, she would probably have quite a lot to say. So, let's go here. Tash, a Kunari dragon hunter with the Lords of Fortune, is luring a dragon from its lair so the lords can safely loot its treasure. But brutal Antam invaders have plans of their own. Okay, interesting. So, let's go and see her. We have to also assume that she's probably not a devout follower of the Qun because, well, she's out in the world being a dragon hunter with a group called Lords of Fortune and not a member of the Antam or a member of the Kunari in brackets nation rather than Kunari in brackets race. It's very confusing that they decided that they would be named the same thing, but anyway. Yeah, I think this makes sense. So, before we go in, who are we taking? I actually don't know who we have to take, so maybe we'll look at that in a second. I need to get rid of these, whatever pop-ups it thinks I've got here. The game seems to very much like telling you you've got new things, even if you're very certain you haven't. So yeah, we'll get rid of these, and get rid of these. I missed something in there. Ah, okay, I got it. That's fine. Right, companions. Who are we taking? Well, we can't take Nev, because she isn't with us. So, Davrin. And out of these, I think probably Davrin and Harding, with the assumption that we would take Balara and Nev to the next place. I think that makes sense. I don't think this is Lucanus' type of thing, so I think that makes sense. Or we would take Lucanus, Nev to the next one, although Balara is the person who introduced us to them, so yeah. Let's take Davrin and Harding, in which case we have nothing to do, nothing we need to change, unless we want to try and change what we're triggering. So we can apply both Weakened and Overwhelmed. Harding currently can do these. What are our other options? This, which is just very high stagger, and this detonates Overwhelmed. So so he can apply Overwhelmed, right? And he currently is applying Overwhelmed. Yeah. So I should actually take that on Harding. So Shred we need. So maybe I get rid of Adrenaline Rush, and we replace Adrenaline Rush with Heavy Draw. There we go. That I think would work better. He's now got something that can be triggered by her. We can put on Weakened, which he can then detonate, and he has Battle Cry, which is his automatically activating thing. Wonderful. Skills! We got a new skill. I didn't notice it, so let's head in here and make sure we take one. I'm going to take Strike abilities now deal physical damage. Sure. I don't know if that means that they no longer do whatever damage type they were before, but I guess we could actually find out, right? So, all I would need to do to find that out is look in here for a strike ability. As he says necrotic on all of them still. This is also a strike ability. Yeah, I don't know. It seems to be, yeah, it seems to still electricity. So, I need to check what happens when that actually activates. Okay. And then we have an ability which currently doesn't have anything on it, and we need to check that our companions have buffs on their stuff as well. So, enchant. We are currently... I go to abilities. We do not have anything on explosive daggers. So, what's explosive daggers do? 3 daggers which explode. Applies sundered. Okay. Don't have any of these. what do I have applied to these other ones? So I have 50% ability armor damage and an ability stagger. So as long as it's not armor damage or stagger, we're good. Maybe barrier? Maybe that gives me a reason to use it. We can aim that at barriers, potentially. I think this should be armor. I tend to use this more against the big guys. And then this should probably be a barrier. Yeah. Let's do that. I think that makes more sense to me. Okay. I was going to say Balara, but Davrin has a couple of things. That's fine. Harding has a couple of things. I'm not too worried about what the things are in particular. I'm just worried that they have them. Right. Now it's time to head to the next location, where I think we have to go through the crossroads to get here, so let's go. All the way down here and into the crossroads. Also, we're still wearing the other equipment. What equipment have we got on right now? Yeah, I'm happy to keep wearing this, although I have seen why they've stopped. You know what, we could wear the other one. I know, indecision at the start of an episode. But yeah, we could wear the Blood Dragon stuff for a while. I have noticed why they don't have a lot of long coats in this game, though. With a lot of the cutscenes we've seen with this one, it seems to clip with your feet quite often, which would make sense. That would explain why they wouldn't use too much of it, because otherwise you'd be like, that just clips with your feet all the time. But for a one-off thing, it's fine. Right, let's go. Paragon of the Blood Dragon, is it that one? No, I think that's maybe what I'm looking for, though we could also go with this. That's kind of cool. I do like that one. If we go with this one, then we don't have a long cloak which clips, which is good. Yes, I will save appearances. It does potentially make us look like the bad guy, but I mean, we're wearing the dragon armor, and we're doing the dragon quest, so that makes sense. Oh, or the dragon hunter quest, I should say. Right. Down here to the crossroads, and in we go. Party is fine. Travel to track quest? Oh, okay, sure. That sounds good. Oh, you only get to take one? In which case I'll take Davrin. Yeah, okay. Although I don't know what she's going to give us, now that I think about it. She's probably going to be a tanky character, I would assume. Just thinking about this here. So we've got Mage, Rogue. You've got to be a tank, because this guy has to be a mage on the left, to the left of Harding. So yeah, it would maybe make more sense to take Harding, because at that point, we would then have a tank and a rogue, and we'd be able to trigger things between each other. I mean, we could take Balara as well, but out of these two, yeah, let's take Harding then. That's fine. Yeah, I choose Harding. Let's go. Ravane Coast. Ooh, a nice sunny area.
Hey.
Good to meet you.
Tosh.
Yep.
Rook, I hear you need help.
The Lords want to hit a cave on the coastal cliffs. Big Vincimer makes her lair there. We get her out, the Lords get in, we go home and get drunk. Might be more on Tom. Don't get in my way.
Let's move.
Not a lot of introduction to this
So what's
quest,
the
huh?
plan exactly?
We need to lure the Vincimer out of her lair. I set bait, she comes out to eat. My partners loot the lair while she's out here. We'll find the bait on the beach.
Okay, before we do anything, if she's joined the party, let's do something I didn't do with Davrin and thought I should do in hindsight. Let's just check abilities. Detonates weakened, briefly grants invulnerable. Okay. Interesting. And then nothing for the third one because we don't have anything. That's fine. Right. Anything else in here while we're in the area? Ooh. So way down to the alluvion, which is interesting. Oh, there we go. I was going to say nothing else in here, but no. There's some currency back here. Now that I know we missed something in the Grey Warden's area, every other area I go to is now like, nope, can't miss that. I'm also on the lookout for ladders, which almost certainly means I'm going to miss one. But like ladders with a lock on them are now my top priority. But it's okay. Nothing over here. Alright, Tash. Let's get going. So stuff down there. I'm trying to figure out if this is going to be an exploration area or not. It might be. It's got the alluvion on it, so it makes more. There's more chance of it being exploration, I guess. Let's head along here. Nothing that I can see, although any chance that this is something? No, it's just some pure ore, but I mean that's okay. Right, let's head back along this way. You think it's going to let me jump down here? It might just take us down here naturally anyway. Let's follow her for now. Yeah, let's see where she's going. It looks like it loops around. Okay.
You said the dragon we're dealing with was a Vinsimer.
Yeah. Blue with a yellow belly. Breathes lightning.
Oh, one that breathes lightning? I've heard stories.
We're not fighting her. Lords just want the horde in her lair.
Okay. Well, let's go up here. Ooh. Gatlock. Currently unable to use it. Okay, so this is definitely an exploration area later, which makes me less worried about exploring it. Why do I say it's definitely an exploration area? Because it says she can't use her ability and she's here. Right? If it wasn't an exploration area, it would let us use her ability. Because we never have another chance to do it. Also, something behind the waterfall at last. Rewarded. Heart of Andraste upgraded. Enhanced damage effectiveness gone up. Okay. Interesting. Not better than our current token. And loose journal page. Day 2. Light rain all day. Found trace gold flakes in some of the streams. In a cave behind a waterfall with some weird chest. Spent an hour trying to open it. Continuing down the beach. Saw Antam in the distance. Spent an hour trying to open that chest. It took us all of 2 seconds. Maybe they're talking about a different chest. Okay, got some heartwood. Anything else in here? I think I saw a nug go back here somewhere. Not that we need to necessarily track down every nug, but that's fine. Drop down here. That's that area coming down there. Yeah, and it's not even taking us over there, so I'm almost certain this is exploration, so we'll follow for now.
On Tom ahead. Be ready. They go hard.
Okay.
Watch yourself. They have Gatlock cannons.
In here. Roll. Alright, what have you got? Oh, actually, I don't have anything yet. Don't use that. Guys, attack them. Hit. Right. And now we're moving back this way. That's our target. And big hit.
Ranged incoming.
Heal, just to get some bees on them. Big hit. Back off. One of those. We immediately applied weaken, which means now we can detonate. Okay, that's good.
Your turn.
This is our target. Ow.
You okay, Rook?
Ow. Give me a heal.
You got it.
Okay, keep ducking, dodging. Okay, fortify, make yourselves invulnerable, and go crazy. It was only a very short-term invulnerability, but it went... Alright, it did very well for us. Right. This is our target. Attack them.
I'm there.
Right. Nice, we got a weak point hit. And... got him. One down.
They're aiming for us.
No way, they're aiming for us? Not for someone else? Crazy. Right. Can't be invulnerable.
Shit! This is not your land!
There we go.
Ranged attackers.
And hit him. Right. Back over this way.
That's a win.
Get up to these ranged attackers. And...
Let's go get them.
nice hit. We're roughly the right height to get the hip fire headshots. And while it's being knocked over, stab it in the head. Okay. Hit it with this. Actually, yeah, hit it with this and hit it with this. It's fine. You got some bleeding on it. Good damage. Up here and pilfer. Use our projectile ability, not as a projectile. There we go.
You've got no problem fighting other Kunari.
I'm from Ravain. Not like I follow the Qun.
You've got the arm ropes.
Sure. I wear a lot of stuff. You don't get to tell me who I am. Doesn't matter anyway. The Antam don't follow the Qun either. Not anymore.
Okay.
So what made you want to work with us?
I don't.
I thought you wanted us here to help you.
No.
Alright then. Fair enough. Dragon's Breath and the Antam Schism. This is a Lord of Fortune one. The official story of the Kunari attack upon the south holds that the Dragon's Breath plan to attack the south was a rogue action against official Kunari orders. This is true, but it is not the whole truth. The Salasari, the triumvirate of the Qun, represents the Kunari people. The Arashok commands the Antam, the military branch that represents the body. The Arakun leads the scholars and priests representing the soul, and the Arigena guides the craftspeople, representing the mind. After the breach wreaked havoc across the south, the triumvirate suggested caution and sent a Kunari representative to observe and report on the Inquisition. But some in the Antam and the Ben Hasrath believed their leaders lacked the will to end the threat. Dragon's Breath was indeed unsanctioned, but it was not unpopular. Kunari who had fought the Blood Mages of Tevinter had learned to fear all magic. They wanted a fast solution. When Dragon's Breath failed, the surviving Ben Hasrath spies surrendered. In contrast, the Antam insisted that Dragon's Breath had failed because it did not go far enough. The Bass, they declared, did not merit education under the Qun. They must be conquered or destroyed. When their Arashok, who had fought the Darkspawn in Ferelden during the Fifth Blight, argued against this demand, his own Kithshoks declared him corrupt. They ambushed the Arashok at the War Council, leaving him badly injured. And then the bloodthirsty Antam went to war, a body now bereft of mind and soul. Excerpt from Marlow-Qun, The Loss of Reason by Seer Rowan of Deir's Mud. Now, as we said before about this Seer Rowan one, this is not from the Kunari perspective. Like, this is not written from the Kunari perspective. Interestingly, I wasn't 100% sure, but the Arashok is, based upon this, the same Arashok that was in Dragon Age 2. Which is interesting. I wasn't sure if it was a title that had been passed on since, but that is very clearly the same Arashok. Which is definitely interesting. Also, the Ben Hasrath who was sent... where are we? Can't see it. The one who was sent to the Inquisition, anyway. That is talking about Iron Bull from the previous game, from Inquisition. He pretty much tells you it in your first conversation with him. But the there are some things that can change depending on your relationship with him that is incredibly vague about here, which I think is intriguing. Anyway, just thought I'd mention it. They're definitely being vague because there were story choices that they didn't bring across, and they don't really want to choose a canon option for that, I guess. Which is good, because it was a pretty good moment. And if they'd chosen the canon option of the other side, it would have been a little bit odd. Anyway. Head along here. Head along here, and behind these. Okay. We got valuable item. Wonderful. Oh, and a common appearance. Ah, that was our reward. I see. Oh, I was going to say apparently there's a chest nearby, and then immediately it pops up on the map. There we go. Got it. Keen with a twist. Common saber. More stagger than our current one, but it doesn't have any additional benefits, so it can't be better. As much style as substance, this razor-sharp blade twists at the end like a tentacle, catching what it cuts. Cool. Pure ore, and then that looks like something, but I'm guessing that's something we can get to later. But it says there's a zip line behind it, which implies that this will just simply disappear later. Okay. Then yeah, more stuff we can't get to. Weird, that looks like a griffin there. Okay. Well, that worked. Yeah, some boats, which it doesn't look we can get to. We can cross over there. Another griffin. Okay. Let's go over this. Okay.
We're not fighting the dragon?
No. Vincimers eat big game, usually sea life. They're not hostile unless you do something stupid.
Like, poke around in its lair?
Right. So we lure her out, then the lords go in and grab anything shiny.
But you do kill dragons, right? You're a dragon hunter.
I kill them when they need killing. This one doesn't.
Okay. We appear to have found someone quite hostile to our cause of killing dragons. Okay. It's fine. Let's head over here. I'm assuming Gatlock is actually at the other side here then? Ah, no, just even simpler. Even more simple. Okay. Our ring. We got here momentum on kill. Ooh. Engraved with old Tevene runes, the enchantments roughly translate to innervation, strength, energy. I mean, this definitely seems cool. I like everything that gives you momentum generation, but although momentum on kill is not that good, because generally you need momentum in big fights, and they don't always give you little ads to fight while you're doing it. So, anyway. There's something there, although I don't think we even... I was going to jump over to it, but I don't think that's necessary. I think I'm overthinking the situation. Maybe? Unless I'm not. Yep, definitely overthinking the situation because we can just walk over here. Although, it did show me that there's something out here. Or currency. Wonderful. Right. Head on through.
Alright, beach is up ahead.
Right. You said we'd find bait here?
Bait'll find us. Come on.
How is the bait gonna find us?
No answers to that question, huh? Well, slide down. And big fight area.
Look, deep stalkers!
Knew they'd find us.
The deep stalkers are the bait?
Yup.
Keep shooting them.
Why are you making me feel sorry for them?
Hit them. Aim and lots of damage.
Dragons have big stomachs.
Okay.
Time to fight.
And over here. A couple more hits. I should parry these
Nice
guys. That would be
hit.
really good. Okay. There we go. Got it, even though I missed the first one. Sorry, I went entirely quiet so I could hit parry. Took a lot of effort, and I still didn't do a very good job there. Okay, back off. Shoot it. Probably better off just shooting them, honestly.
That one's big. Watch out.
That's the pack leader. Take her down.
That's the one we actually want. Okay. There's the matriarch. So you can't tell the difference between these guys too much. This one, however. Got it. Right. That wasn't what I was aiming for. Are you the matriarch? Kind of assuming that at some point the matriarch might come near us. Gotcha.
Someone follow up.
And hit it. And then weakened. Then we can detonate that. And then a couple of these.
They're at range.
Make ourselves invincible for a second. And big hit. Kind of thought it would move closer. It didn't do that. Ow. Heal. Heal.
Got it.
Couple of shots. Just keep up constant shooting. Okay, was very bad at timing there. Shoot it a few more times. And projectiles. This gets rid of its armor.
Finish it.
And behind it. Nice dodge.
Coming at range.
Okay, got trapped by the potion, which is very funny. Given that I was using Pilfer, which gives us a potion. Nice.
Ready again.
Make ourselves invulnerable. Couple of hits behind it.
Rook, watch yourself.
Okay, ow. Heal me. Okay, a few more shots from back here. Kind of overcomplicate things, but, you know, it did kind of work. Also, what are you... Oh, you're vulnerable to fire. I should be using more fire then. Hit it. Nice. Very good damage. Okay.
On to you.
And tried to parry it, didn't work. And got it.
I think that's the last of them. Now what?
You got a new legendary rune. Ooh. It said Scorch. Oh, I can't do it while in combat. Okay.
Now I get the fire going and make our dragon dinner.
Okay, so now I should be able to look at it, right? Nope, still thinks we're in combat. Ah, because I see.
Good. She'll like it. And this potion will put her to sleep for a few hours. But we gotta get her attention. Use the horn up there.
Okay, now we're not in combat, right? Yeah. So, I could potentially put on Scorch here. All your weapons deal fire damage for 20 seconds. It doesn't say how much, but that could be useful. Let's equip it.
Come on, she'll be here soon.
So we held up our end of the bargain?
You did okay.
Right, on him.
Thanks for the heal.
So, what do y'all do?
Right now, we're trying to take down evil god monsters and their blighted dragons.
What? That can't be right. Dragons don't get blighted. They're smart enough to avoid that crap.
However it's happening, the gods are using the blight to force dragons to attack people.
That's messed up. Somebody needs to stop them.
I think whoever gave us, or whoever gave her our recruitment pitch really needed to start with what we were doing. She doesn't want us here. She doesn't know what we're doing. It's like... So somebody messed up on the communication side of things here. Right. Keep grabbing things as we see them. And roll in here. Nice. That is crazy looking. Okay, cool. Ooh. Well, almost fell to our death. That wouldn't have been good. Anything up here? Yep, some heartwood. There isn't a ton of stuff, but I'm kind of assuming that's because this isn't the full area. And it's locked off a lot of it. Is that a chest? Almost looks like a chest over there. Nope, it's just a box. There is a chest over here, but we can't access it. Right. Cool. Oh, hello. Ooh. Some currency.
There you go. A toss curry.
Where are we headed?
That old Grey Warden fort. Anton might be there. I want to see what they're doing. If it's anything the Lords of Fortune need to worry about.
She responds to the horn?
This time.
You've fed her before then?
Took a while to get her used to it.
It sounds like you've got her trained.
You train a dog. You reach an understanding with a dragon.
Okay. Wait, can we climb over this wall here then? That what it's implied? Oh, we can kick this down now. I see. Cool. Cool. So we can head up here. And grab a little bit of that. Chipped muck. And then over here.
Vincimers are clumsy on land. Better in the water. They cut the surface like a knife.
They swim?
They dive down after prey like a giant bird. Sometimes they stun schools of fish with their lightning. Gulp them all down in a single bite.
Okay. I think we could make that jump. Oh wait, we could just do it this way. That'll do it. Go over here. There we go. Now can we, and I think we probably got another, bit of decor. Loose journal page day 4. Clear weather, warm and humid. Found more traces of gold in lower streams. Tomorrow attempt to climb to upper cliffs. I believe a major load may be near. Have seen Antom again, but it's easy enough to avoid them. A bad feeling about that. The feeling that the Antom may get that person. Can I jump up here? Yup. Alright. Well, that works. Okay. Another area I assume we can't access yet. Yup. Okay. Follow this along. Oh, and loose journal page day 5. Clear weather, gusting winds. Tried to scale the cliffs above the bridge, but I fell and I think I broke something. An Anton patrol may have spotted me too. Gonna find a place to hide until I can get back to my camp. Okay. Anything over here behind the waterfall? Nope. Just a lot of water. Oh, there is something back here though. An empty coin purse, so no currency. Okay. Can we climb this? No. It almost looked climbable from underneath, but not from that angle. Okay. Grey Warden Fort. I guess maybe bring Davran would have been interesting if we were going here. Might be worth bringing him when we explore it. Okay. Nothing over here. In we go. Hello.
That was close. Maybe too close.
Letting us know she sees us. Might also be her way of saying thanks for the food.
Okay. If you say so, I'll believe you. Just see if there's a way into that room. I don't think there is. I think it's locked off for now. Okay. Although what's interesting, I looked at these three here and I'm like, wonder if these are meant to be the pattern you're meant to turn things into in order to unlock the gate. Because we've seen that sort of thing before for Grey Warden stuff, but anyway. Yeah, this also looks like that'll fall down, but I think this is just a loop. Yeah, and then there's a zip line over there, but all of this doesn't look like stuff we can access right now. So, we'll leave it be. Right, there we go.
Someone built an entire fortress and then left it empty?
This used to be a big Grey Warden outpost. They left after the Darkspawn stopped coming.
Makes sense. I mean, their organization is pretty much kill Darkspawn. If there were no Darkspawn here, why would you be here? Okay. Oh, well, there we go. What was it? Like this, then this, and then this one was like facing him? Was that it? I don't know. I need to go check the pattern again. I'm fairly certain this is what it is. Go have a look. What are we looking at here? Oh, the other one needs to face back. Okay. There we go. Round here. Roll in some more of those while we're here. And then do it again. There we go. Right. Pretty easy to solve there. And now we got access to a chest. Okay. Ooh. More pure ore. Anything else in here? Weave. Some more there. Some more there. Another way down. Griffin Great Helm. A regal helm is the wing design was inspired by the beauty and agility of a griffin in flight. Increases damage for companion, reduces companion cooldowns. Companion weapon damage while their abilities are on cooldown goes up. That's like I'm going to tank, my companion's going to do damage type of item. What's down here then? Oh, the same area. Oh, well that's nice. At least it loops. I like that. Doing the puzzle doesn't take you so far out of the main route. Okay. Let's keep going up here. And Anton?
Yep, that's the Antom.
Let's check inside the fort. I want to see what they're doing.
Okay. In here, we'll grab that. Nothing else around here. Okay. Ooh, more currency. Love it. Fight.
Shit. More on Tom.
Okay. Yeah, that didn't work very well because it didn't lock on. That's fine though. Get some weakened on them. Then this one. Let's hit you with dragon fire. And this one. Let's just stagger him. Switch to the one that does more damage to health. Let's just lay into this guy. Okay. Big hit. Back off. Get a few shots in. Start building up our adrenaline. Better get random here. Yeah, good damage. Heal.
Good to go again.
These have killed that one. Or not. There we go. Ow. Heal. Right. Couple more stabs. And then we'll hit a couple of those in here. Big charge attack. Pilfer. Applies these again. Big hit. Detonate. Nice. Good damage. Okay.
Weak dust people? I'll show you weak dust people!
Got him.
Come on, let's keep looking.
That the last of them?
So the Antom took over the outpost after the Grey Wardens abandoned it?
Yeah. Ravane and the Canary were at peace forever. Then the Antom broke away from the Qun and invaded. But Canary builders are part of a different caste. They didn't break away. So the Antom take over old forts like this instead of building their own.
Okay. Oh. She can use Dragonfire, apparently, if we were able to use her. Okay. Interesting. So we know that actually we've got two things in Wrath that she can deal with us. She can deal with for us back there. She's got Gatlock, and we saw one of those as well in the Chantry. We should definitely take her to Minrathous after this. Okay. Although I don't know how they'd feel about Kunari being there, but let's not worry about that.
Whatever you say.
Okay. In we go. But I'm not sure how Treviso would feel about a Kunari being there either, now that I think about it. Anyway. Yeah, keep pushing our way through here. Nothing there. It's fine. Chest? Well, I might as well open it while I'm here. Casings of Fortune. Heavy armor. Seems like a lot of the heavy, or a lot of the Lords of Fortune stuff is heavy armor. Golden full body armor that flaunts the bearer's riches while protecting them with same self-wealth. So a lot of defense, less ability damage, and again it's a companion booster, like the previous one we found. Antam note, translated from the Kunari language. Your instructions are unchanged. Use the nets to bring the dragon from the sky and grapples to tie it down. Do this and win glory for the Antam.
Grapples, nets. The Antam are going after the Vincimer.
Is that bad? She can deal with that, right?
Not after I drugged her. Come on.
Okay, let's go.
They knew I drug her to make her sleep. Assholes!
Oh. Hit him. Pilfer. These. Big attack. Back off. Weakened. Detonate. Heavy draw. Keep up with damage. Back off. Bunch of hits in here. Stagger. Kill. Wonderful. Couple of combos together and that worked pretty well. Okay, nothing else back here for us. Anything along this way? Oh, grab that. Weather journal page. Orders came down today. We're abandoning the fortress. No more darkspawn. Too expensive to maintain. I can't believe it. Tops was reassigned to bloody Ferelden, and I'm being sent to Wisehub. I don't know what I'll do without them, but it's been Tops and Mel since joining the joining. Bloody hells, bloody Ferelden. Ordered Mel Karavu. 633 steel. So steel at the end of that is what age it is. So we're in the Dragon Age. So yeah, it was a while ago. Is what all that's trying to indicate. I think the Dragon Age is 8th age, which means that it's like a whole age in between. I don't really know what determines the age, like what age you're in. I think it's like I think it might be X number of years, but I'm not 100% sure. Right, work our way back here. Oh, that's the other way through this way, which is weird. Okay. Sure. I'm sure the layout will make more sense in exploration mode.
Come on!
Keep shooting them. Build up adrenaline just by doing this. And hit him. And big hit there. And hit him. High adrenaline. Spent all that time building it up only for it to be immediately lost. Please target the one who's close to me. Thank you.
They've got us at range.
Got him. Or not quite. Hit him. Then let's see who we got here. That's your target. Shoot him.
Got it.
Right. Just something to get us in here.
Watch your right side.
Nice. Couple more hits. Okay, don't like what happened there. Okay, back up the top. We're gonna go back down, find one who's isolated and go for him. Ow, guess I could have parried, but I didn't think it would hit. Okay. In here, Pilfer. Just knock over that one slightly. Hit weakened on. Attack him.
Right, on him.
Pivot. Go the other way. Just trying to aim for ones that have less around them. Or less protectors.
Ready.
Okay, sundered. detonate. I guess I did it too late for it to detonate. That's okay. Activate our rune.
Prominent range.
Shoot him. Attack him. And then get in here with big damage.
Ranged incoming.
Dodge. Hit a couple times. And got him. And hit him. That puts in some projectiles, which now puts him down to health. And now, stagger.
Got him good, Rook.
Nice. Up here. Again, aim for ranged. Let's pilfer. And then a bunch of weakening. Hit this one. Nice.
Your turn.
Big damage. Shoot 2 times. Now the last one. Good. Some dose adrenaline. Big hit behind them. Okay. Aim for the head. Or miss, as it turns out. Okay. Give us a second. Think about it. Hit him. High stagger.
That one, that one.
Back off. Big hit. Hit him. Another big hit. Back off. Projectile. This will cause lots of minor staggers, which then let us hit in here. Wonderful.
Ready.
Okay. That's fine. I still don't really know how to deal with these guys. They're actually pretty good against what we use, so... yeah. It's not ideal. Anyway. I'll head up this way. Roll in. In theory, it says we should use necrotic stuff against them, but, yeah, right now that means I have to parry. I guess I could put on a necrotic weapon. We could have a look at that. I think I do have a necrotic weapon. Yeah, maybe I want to switch to this thing. Yeah. That might make sense. Given that they're weak to necrotic. How do I get up there? Oh, from above? Oh, I have to go all the way around to get there. Let's not worry about that. That is quite definitely a worry about that later kind of thing. They're giving us a lot more ultimate pots as well. Stuff that improves our ultimate ability. Oh, that was not something to jump onto.
They haven't seen us yet. We can run.
Hey! I brought her down. She's mine by right.
Makara.
Mara Namra Benari Ebala! Atash Martarost! Asitarala! Kyuto!
Yunasi Besidan.
Tarala!
Come on!
Alright, I didn't know she could do that. I guess it makes sense. Given what we saw it say earlier.
Trouble scouted.
Shoot. Cool. That seemed pretty good. And... oh, I didn't have the ability I thought I had up. In case you're wondering what went wrong there. Thought I had weakened up, instead I had my ultimate ability up, so when I pressed the weakened ability, it did nothing. Back off. Flaming Karasad, let's hit you with one of these.
You got it.
Now one of those. Now we can apply this, which will detonate it. And good damage. Get around here. Another one of those. And keep shooting.
They're shooting for us!
Keep dodging. Get back here and Attack it. Right. Just keep up these shots in. Ow. Heal. Big hit through them. I got defeated. Let's revive. Okay. Keep attacking. And got him. Nice.
They're aiming for us.
Okay. Big hit in on that one. Got rid of some armor. Fly bleeding. Keep running around the edge. That's your next target. Sunder it.
On to you. Your turn.
That wasn't the best shot I ever did, but at least it hit the enemy, unlike some of them. Okay, keep running around the edge. We want to get in here in a second. Not like that. That was terrible. Like this. Now that was pretty good. Nope, that was still terrible. In here, heal. Back off. That'll get rid of the armor on that one. Okay. That's still your target, I think. Ooh, you have this again. Deals damage in a cone, applies burning each second to enemies hit. Sure, why not?
Ranged attackers.
Yeah, seems pretty good. Okay. Keep running around the edge. Ow. Heal. Shoot it. Right. Give me a heal as well, just on the assumption I'm going to get hit here. Nice. Ow. At least I'm rejuvenating, apparently. Pilfer. Flies bees. That one's dead. Use our projectile and... Oh, level 25.
Good work, everyone.
It was a pretty shoddy fight for me, but...
You breathed fire.
Yeah?
But how?
Were we supposed to know this? Because I don't remember you mentioning it.
We can talk later. Let me know when you're ready. I'll burn the chains off the dragon.
Does she know we're trying to help?
No, she's pissed.
We don't have to fight her, do we?
We can run. I don't think she'll chase us.
Okay. Interesting. Let's grab ourselves another point. What's the last point up here? Critical damage. Not interested. Okay. So this one is equipping ability of each damage type, which doesn't make any sense. Exploding arrow. Jump attacks guarantee critical hits if the target's knocked down. Lose less momentum when you take damage is probably a good single point. Control abilities deal more damage versus armor. You have 4% more damage per your maximum arrow count. I mean, actually, as a base, that's 24% damage, right? Yeah, it's 24% damage. Oh. Yeah, let's do that. Actually, because if we're going to get 2 maximum arrows, that's... this is up to 10 arrows. That's... Oh, it would have been 32 before. That's actually 40% extra damage. Wait, that can't be right. Is that really 40%? Is that really saying 40% damage? Is that ability really 40% damage increase? That's got to be incorrect. That just can't be correct. Unless it doesn't stack additively, I guess. Or multiplicatively, whichever one, right? Like, if it applies it in 4% bursts, so like it's 4%, then 4%, then 4%. Well, actually, would that be better or worse? I'm trying to think. That would be worse. No, that's got to mean 40%. That doesn't make any sense. I'm back to it doesn't make any sense. Okay. Yeah, it still doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to think of any way you could add it together where that makes sense. Like, it's not coming up with anything. Anyway, hello.
As one dragon flew off, now safe to finish its nap, uninterrupted, another was about to wake up. The surviving Antam poachers carried news of a fire-breathing Kunari back to their leader. Tosh and the team would soon find themselves being hunted by the Dragon King.
Oh, okay. Well, it's not good.
Wonderfully done, Tosh. While you played with the big scary dragon, we looted the shiny stuff from her cave. So, Rook, Varric's talked about you. I see he wasn't making shit up this time. They call me Isabella, among other things.
What?
What did you find in the cave?
A lot of dragon shit, gold, some fancy trinkets, and this.
No. We can't just move past this. Isabella? Like the companion from Dragon Age 2? I mean, it's the right kind of place for her, but... Wow. Okay. Also, I'm fairly certain that by her being here, they've made a canonical choice earlier in the storyline. Because I'm fairly certain you can have her killed. Right? Which means that... Well, I'm trying to think. Can she actually die, or does it give you a cop-out? It might be a cop-out one, where you can say you're going to do it, and then it doesn't actually make it happen. But still, her being here is crazy. Like, that is insane. At least for me. I'm like, okay. I guess it would make sense that she might work with a Qunari, because she was in Kirkwall and had a lot of experience with them, but still. Huh. Okay. Yeah, as he said, Varric would be her contact, or would be her connection to us. And I guess that might be how we found out about the Dragon Hunter in a way, but... Huh. Is it magical?
It almost looks like a rune. Does it do anything?
Shit, I hope not.
It conveys knowledge. While not as impressive as a magical explosion, it can still change the world.
Rook, this is Shathan. She's our expert on Qunari artifacts.
This piece predates the Steel Age by centuries. It comes from an earlier attempt at settlement. One that left no survivors. You used your fire.
What? No.
Were you seen by the Antam? You promised you would be careful, Evatosh. You need to be away for a while. It is good you are joining Rook's team.
I'm what?
Let's try and convince her. Let's appeal to her, let's try and appeal to her, trying to think the right way of putting it. We're just going to be nice. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to be like, you get to hunt dragons, here's what you get to do here. We're going to try and say, like, we need you in particular. We're trying to appeal to, like, we're going to try and tug on our heartstrings. That's what I'm going for. Right.
We're looking for a good dragon hunter.
Or not.
That would be you.
Yeah?
Our contact here said you'd agreed to join us.
Didn't Shathan... I thought you and your mother had agreed on this.
Nope.
Whoops. Well, you'll work it out. You always do. For gold and glory, Tosh. You're welcome back whenever. Rook, pleasure doing business with you.
Mother, what did you do?
I thought you would enjoy the chance to work with Rook's team. Do you not wish to stop these blighted dragons?
Of course I do. I might have decided to join on my own. Maybe after you talked to me.
I talked to you about not using your fire in front of the Antam. I will prepare potions for you to take. Would you prefer ginger or lavender?
The ginger.
Hassam Vinek. Rook, you will keep her safe.
I don't know what to say here. Let's be... let's be a little bit standoffish.
Your mother doesn't mince words. I like that.
Yeah, she's a lot.
Anyway, welcome to the team. Might not be what you wanted, but we could really use the help.
I'll get my stuff. Hey. It is.
Sorry?
Joining your team. It is what I wanted.
Glad to hear it.
Okay. Quest complete, the Dragon Slayer. Tash, a Canary dragon hunter, lured a dragon from its lair with the team's help, so that her fellow Lords of Fortune could steal its treasure. When Antam poachers tried to take the drugged and sleepy dragon, Tash defended it and revealed her ability to breathe fire. As Tash joined the team, the surviving Antam fled back to their leader, the Dragon King, with word of a rare fire-breathing Canary, not dragon. After the dragon missive. Rook. The Venatori took full advantage of the chaos. As if the dragon wasn't enough. I knew it would be bad, but it's gone worse than I thought. I'll need to stay here longer. You remember Templar Rana? Hal at the fish fry? Elec from the threads? They're alive. But there are others I still need answers for, one way or another. I'll be back once I know. Oh, so she's not going to be back until after we've seen Emmerich. Although this one has a thing on it. Well, why it has a thing on it? Does it still have a thing on it? It does. That must mean it's a major thing. Okay. Interesting. Maybe it means there's a quest tied to the previous area. Oh, she wants to speak to us in here. Okay. Oh, and we got a new quest available in her room as well. Alright. Hello, Tash. Hello?
Usually have to dodge traps and fight spiders to see this much old elven stuff. Talk to Isabella if you want to sell any of it. She'll get you a good deal.
Spoken like a veteran treasure hunter.
Yep. For gold and glory. The lords make runs no one else can. Isabella's undies would catch fire if she saw all this.
So what do you do?
So why do the Lords of Fortune care enough about dragons to have a dedicated dragon hunter?
Lots of great old crap ends up in dragon hordes.
Why do dragons care about gathering treasure? It's not like they go to the market.
Dragons like metals and gems. Anything glittery catches their eye.
Huh. So they're like really large magpies?
Kinda. And they live for centuries. Lots of time to gather a bunch of shiny crap. Plus all the gear carried by idiots who thought they could kill a dragon.
Okay. You must find lots of traps.
Bet you deal with a lot of nasty traps during those treasure hunts.
Yep.
What's the most complicated one you've dealt with?
Old elven armory. Had letters on tiles. Probably supposed to spell out the name of a god or something.
Probably.
I don't read elven. Found handholds in the ceiling and swung across.
That sounds more like a puzzle than a trap.
Ugh. Puzzles.
I cheat at puzzles, I like puzzles, or I hate random puzzles. I like puzzles.
But puzzles give you a chance to test your wits, to prove you're smart enough to beat whoever designed it.
Ugh.
I ran into one while traveling with Varric. It had these 3 poles with sets of different sized rings on 2 of the poles.
And you had to move the rings over to the 3rd pole? And the rings had to be sized right and crap?
Yes, you've seen it?
That thing is Vashadon.
That's the Tower of Hanoi. It is also known as the puzzle that turns up in every Bioware game, although apparently not this one. Okay. Let's just tell her to be careful. I'm not going to tell her not to steal. That seems a little bit off-putting.
I'd appreciate it if you avoided fencing any of the elven artifacts, unless Ballara tells you it's okay.
Don't worry about that. The Lords of Fortune aren't thieves.
I mean, aren't you, though?
Nah. Anything we hunt is salvage. Old forgotten ruins and crap. And we make sure we're not screwing over a culture that lost it. That's what my mother does with the Canary stuff.
Aha. You just take things and make sure you give the culture their share. Okay. Is Ravain okay with you?
How does the Ravani Royal Guard feel about the Lords of Fortune?
They used to complain about us, but that was before the Antam invaded Ravane.
And now Ravane sees the benefits of having a bunch of heavily armed people on their side.
Same for the Pirate Armada. It's bigger than Ravane's official navy. But we're also helping save old artifacts. The Antam are burning ruins as they move south. We get artifacts out before the Antam destroy them. Magical stuff. Cultural stuff. Stuff you don't want to lose.
Uh-huh. What does your mother do?
So your mother appraises Kunari artifacts the Lords of Fortune find?
Yeah. She tells them how rare something is. How much it might be worth. Also tells them if they found something cultural.
Cultural?
You know, important. Stuff you don't want going to some rich noble's collection. The lords send that stuff back to the Kunari in Parvalin. They pay the lords a finder's fee.
Uh-huh. Ooh, we've got a veil jumper thing below there. That's interesting. What I find interesting as well is that she's like, oh yeah, we make sure all the cultural stuff is safe. And in my head, all I can think of is the British Museum and how Britain has kept a lot of other culture stuff safe so that nothing bad happens to it. And it's safe and they can come and visit it in Britain, not in their own country. It's like, uh-huh. So you just keep it safe. You get a little finder's fee. You sell off a few things here and there. What's the big deal? It's like, okay. Odd position to take. Let's ask about the Dalish artifact. Sure.
I hope the Lords of Fortune have a similar arrangement with the Dalish.
Yep. Dalish guy named Shiv. He tells us what's probably cursed and what's important to his people.
And Shiv doesn't mind your people robbing Dalish tombs?
We don't rob tombs. Only assholes rob tombs. We rob old armories and crap. Sometimes the Dalish warn us off a ruin. Sometimes they ask us for help getting in. The lords are good people. They helped my mother when she came here from Kantar. She got here with nothing but me and the clothes on her back. The only skill she had was Kunari history. The lords gave her work.
Okay. Rest up.
Get some rest. We'll be in the thick of it soon enough.
Okay, I was gonna go back to Ravane later. Got a thing to do for my mother. You can come along, if you want.
Do I need to be ready for combat or traps?
Nah.
All right. Just let me know when.
Okay. I've been trying to figure out how we're going to place our character narratively against Tash here. I think narratively, the best place for us to place her is like a... have her be the our foil, right? So we are very much the go in, find out every little thing we can about each artifact, like archaeologist type character. She is kind of a go in there, grab anything that looks shiny, get out. You know, it's a different kind of it's the same thing, but it's a different way of achieving the same goal. And she's a lot more straightforward than we are. Like with the puzzles thing, we're like, we love puzzles. We love being able to outwit and to see what the person who made it was thinking when they made this area. And she's like, no, I just want to get the stuff, right? I think I can see us getting to a point here. I think I can see the storylines building up. I'm just trying to figure it out because she's very standoffish, at least for now. She's very much like you ask her a question and then you get a one-word answer back, and it's like you're looking for information. But maybe the tension is good. Maybe that's what we can play off of here. Anyway, read this. Help for Treviso. Hey Tash, we've been trying to get supplies to the crows in Treviso, but the crows who were supposed to pick up the supplies here in Ravane never reported in. If you and your fancy new friends have the time, could you check it out? The drop point was over on the coast. For gold and glory, Isabella. Okay. Another quest?
Hey, you heard of the Hall of Valor?
It's a fighting arena with the lords.
Interesting.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Oh, there's a fight arena. Alright. They didn't spend a lot of time hyping that up, but that's okay. Oh, and there's an exploration level there, apparently. Huh. I'm assuming that's where we just were, and I'm assuming where we just were was an exploration level. If it's not, I may have to seriously consider going back there and exploring more, but as in rolling back the save and exploring, but we'll see. Varric, do you have anything to tell us about the fact that Isabella is, well,
Maybe
there?
you should lie down for a while, Rook. You look beat.
Okay, that would be a no in terms of does he have anything to tell us about that. Okay. We'll leave that be for now. Right, let's head down here. Let's go outside. Anything else going on here now that we've done that? Davrin wants to speak to us. Okay. Let's go speak to Davrin. Yeah. I was thinking the other thing that I think might be off-putting about Tash so far is that every other companion has been very open and very like, I'm happy to be here. While she is a lot more standoffish currently. So I'm wondering whether that's something where that's going to wear down over time, as in she's going to stop being standoffish and like, then we're going to get more of her story. Because I was thinking like Davran when he joined, he was wary of a lot of what the choices been made, but he was very happy to like be in the group. Harding obviously founding member along with Nev, they don't really count. Balara, incredibly enthusiastic. Lucanus, obviously incredibly enthusiastic, but we did, you know, get him out of prison, so you can kind of see why he'd be enthusiastic. But Tash is coming from a position where we haven't just saved her from some horrible thing, and wasn't 100% sold on joining, so, at least initially. So I think maybe the fact that she's a little bit standoffish is there. Yeah, interesting. I will admit, there is also a little bit of, I've seen a lot of posts that say the word or have the name Tash in it, and I'm like, I can see how she could be controversial for people, just because she's not as friendly as the other companions. At least that's my initial impression. Anyway. Hello.
Carving monsters, huh? Didn't figure you for an artist.
This? It's by necessity. If you know your enemy, their weak spots, maybe you live another day.
Okay. Impressive.
You've got a flair for the dramatic.
Nothing scarier than the real thing.
What will you do with it?
Standard bestiaries are always some mage drawing things they've never seen, taking the piss out of it. They don't understand how when the hunt ends and you come nose to nose with an ogre, someone's going to die. So I'm making the real Monster Hunter manual.
Okay. Who's it for?
Who you doing it for?
Balmor, that imbecile in Teventer, lecturing on things he doesn't know about. And Ludric over in Ravane thinks taking a rock wraith down with a lucky shot makes him a champion.
Oh, we lost our opportunity to flirt. Let's say he's so egotistical.
Yeah, Ludric and his ego.
You ever met Ludric?
Well,
Because he's been dead 300 years, living off the legend of one fluke arrow.
Oh, I just wanted to make you feel better.
My reward is showing these idiots how it's done.
Aha. Now we can flirt.
I like a hunt with some challenge to it.
What's your quarry?
I'm thinking a Grey Warden. Maybe an elf. Maybe both. I can't decide.
That too much to handle?
It's best if you keep them guessing.
Well, you'll need special bait to lure that sort out. Doesn't just fall for anything.
Noted. So, where's the Gloomhowler in all this?
Can't carve it till I know what it is. You want a piece of the Howler boy?
Is he ready?
Was I ready the first time I fought a Hurlock?
Well, you're still alive.
I got my ass handed to me. Broke 4 ribs and cracked my jaw. Then I got back up and drove a blade through its skull. In this line of work, Asan and I are only as strong as the quarry we hunt.
Okay. Well, you learn by doing.
Makes sense. He'll learn to fight by fighting.
I don't know another way. Out there in the world, you sink or swim.
Can a half-lion, half-eagle swim?
Don't know. Asan?
Which half was that?
Search me. Both halves share the same stomach.
Right. See you around.
Okay. So that's us had the conversation with him. Anyone else need a conversation with us? I think that might be everyone. Okay. Cool. Cool. Right. Well, with that, I am going to end the episode here. Thank you very much for watching. Next time, we are going to... Oh, stand a little bit further away from the edge, or he'll keep waving his hands around. Next time, we're going to head to Ravane, and we're going to do a lot of side questing. We're also probably going to head back to Minrathous and do a bunch there as well. And we're going to take Tash to absolutely everything, and we're going to see if we can get a little bit more of her personality. It could be that the first impression being standoffish, now she's actually joined us, we're going to get a lot more of her story, and we're going to see a lot more of her, but we'll see. We'll see. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.